2:27 to go, 27-20 by 7 in this football game. Ambrose, boy, McKendree, how about these cats? How about these kids? Again, the coaching staff is just super, folks. Again, can't think of a better place for your youngster to be at. And that's that coaching staff, top to bottom of the football team and the other teams as well. They deserve your support. What an effort. They've outscored the 19th ranked team in the country on the road, 19-7 in the second half, to trail 27-20 with 2:27 to go. Onside kick. There's a loose football, but it's picked up by the young man running laterally around the left side, Furlan. And flags fly everywhere. What do we have here? Furlan ridden out of bounds at the 46 of McKendree. Well, you don't want to get in any kind of altercation. This hot dog that they have just went up and shoved a McKendree player, but no flag thrown. Tyler, you don't want to retaliate because you're the one that would get caught. Let's see, they're going to try to sort this out. McKendree needs a football. They don't need penalties. 2:18 to go. They're down 7, and I think it's going to go against Ambrose. The ball did go the 10 yards. Oh, it's against McKendree. How could that be? This is the way it's been all afternoon. Key situations. McKendree's been hit with penalties. How can you block below the waist when you're kicking off? Sorry, folks. I just don't know. I apologize for that. But it's 1st and 10. That's the line that bottoms for Ambrose at the 32 of McKendree. 27-20 Ambrose. 2:18 to go. Quarterback. Calling signals. Ball snap. Deep handoff. Flags fly. I think we got a make-up call as the tailback is spilled by Jemison. Tyler is as big a hot dog as I've seen in NAIA football. I've never seen anybody else act the way he does out there. But he gave the holding sign, but it was real quick. I don't know if it was something else because right now you want plays. You don't want to give them another down, and that's why they declined it. Of course, a field goal would put it out of reach. We have 6 on the play clock, minute 55 on the game clock, 2nd down and 10. Quarterback hands it off, deep handoff. There's a halfback around the left side, and he is upended and spilled as he tried to get outside. Coming up to make the hit for the catch, Ira Stewart, the corner on the right side. He got short yardage, 3rd down. Boy, good job by Ira. But keeping the emphasis on academics, they have really exploded onto the national scene in all sports while retaining the academic excellence that they demand there. There's a tailback getting 4 off the left side, and that's in 4-down territory, Chris Carlson. I don't think he got the 1st down. Jemison got an ankle. Let's see where they mark it. 4th down, about 1. Minute 39 to go in the game. 27-20 Ambrose. What a football game. After a slow start, they have come on to do very well. All right, here we go. 4th down and 1. At the 23 of McKendree for Ambrose. They need to get to the 22. They call signals. I imagine it'll be a long count. Austin, out of the eye. Long count. Ball snap, up back has it, stood up, I don't know. I don't think he got there. I don't think he got there. Whoa, Joe, Bruce, Mike, Garavella, and others just drilled him down. McKendree's did not get there, and McKendree takes over. 1st and 10 from their 23-yard line. Also coming up and pounding in there was Jeremy Hamilton, one of the 2 young corners, the rookie corners. All right, 1st and 10 McKendree, minute 33 to go. Still out hurt is the quarterback. Gray, young Nick Bruce, the winner in there at quarterback. The youngster gives it off. There's Murphy around the right side. Look at him go. He almost went. They got an ankle at the 40. He almost went all the way at the 39-yard line. He goes down. 1st and 10. Henry Lee put an opposition player on his back and drove him down, pancaked him. And we have a 1st and 10. All right, McKendree. Looks at the clock, minute 25 to go. Split backfield, wing to the right side, ends in tight, 1st and 10 from their 39-yard line. It's Murphy trying to get wide, turns it upfield, and goes out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Murphy is like passing the football. He's that dangerous. He can score anytime from anywhere on the field. He got out of bounds when it wasn't there. Compton coming in now. Boy, it's going to be wonderful as this young man gets more and more playing time and gets more comfortable. Dan Simic getting a breather. Jackson's in. Out of the huddle they come. Compton's in the backfield with Carnes. Jackson, they may run it back to the near side on the wing back counter here. Now the quarterback's going to toss. He looks. He steps up. He's hit. He breaks out of there. He jukes. He gets for a first down the 50. Oh, is he hit at the 47, but he's all right. He got the first down. The young quarterback from Freeburg, Illinois, the midget out of Smithton, stepping up big time as these kids have done throughout the afternoon. So it's 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Boy, you gotta love this. This is fun. Split backfield, strong left, wing to the right side, Jackson. Double split in set, calling signals at quarterback. 2-step drop, man's not open. Says go deep. He lobs it downfield, and it's caught. Is he out of bounds? Or is he inbounds? He is inbounds. A great catch by the possession receiver, Gross. Let me tell you about Little Nick. Now, Bruce rode to the left. Nothing there. Nobody open. Popped the line of scrimmage. Chucked was Gross. You can do that. The quarterback, while rolling left, being chased, pushed with the left hand forward and told Gross to curl it up. He did, and young Nick laid it in there perfectly. Over the shoulder catch and out of bounds. And the catch Gross made, he was leaning out of bounds, kept the foot in bounds, and caught it, and then went out of bounds for the first down. 1st and 10 to 33. Split backfield, strong left, 58 seconds to go. Cats down 7. Bruce, inside handoff. Jackson breaks it all the way down the 20, still on his feet to the 16. 53 seconds to go. 1st and 10, McKendree. What a comeback. What a story. Storybook ending here. Young quarterback Bruce, and look at him out there. He is confident. He's saying, get that play in. He's feeling it. He has got it. When you play ball, you know when you feel it. Know that feeling, folks. He's got it. Bruce 1st and 10 at the 16. Nick down under center, takes the snap, pitches it to Compton. They try to block the right side. Compton's hit, goes down at the 17. He moves forward actually to the 14, and time has been called by the Cats. 36 seconds to go. In the game, 27-20 is our score. On top of this football game is Ambrose, but McKendree with a brilliant, incredible comeback here. Now let's see what McKendree calls down here. Look at the players all standing across the way. Adjust your picture a little bit. You can see him on picture radio. Jackson is going to be in. Boy, this Bruce, he was a little shaky the first series, and well, he should be, and man, all of a sudden, he just clicked it in. Gray, the starting quarterback, unable to play. Incredible finish here. And Clark warming up, so apparently if they do score, they'll go for the tie and try to get into overtime. I've never done a college football game in overtime. I think they start to 25. You know, in high school, you go down to 10, and you flip for who goes first. And it doesn't matter who scores first. Who, after their possession, has the most points wins. So let's see what happens here as McKendree has it, 2nd and 8. Make it 2nd and 7. I like that better. At the 13-yard line, 36.9 seconds to go. And Bruce, wow, he'll never forget this one. He will never forget it. As he brings the team out on the road in the toughest NAIA football conference in the country. Call signals, takes the snap, inside counter, Jackson, neck-tied and dropped at the 12, 32 seconds to go. McKendree huddling up, 26 seconds to go. It's going to be 3rd down to about 7. Bruce has him set. Boy, he's taking over this ball club, and he spikes it. Now, that makes it 4th down, but you only have 18.6 seconds to go anyway. You got a 4th down and 8. Or 7. I like 7. Let's go with 7 at the 13-yard line. Now, young Nick over there talking with his coach. Jeff Fisher, offensive coordinator. Carl Pellicker, the head coach. Tim Funk's defensive unit really got it going in the second half. They pitched a shutout in the second half. Wonderful adjustments. What's new with the McKendree coaching staff. Joe May, don't forget this team's home Saturday afternoon. You've got to get out and see them. They deserve your support. They'll take it on the chin a couple, 3 more times perhaps this year as they adjust to the top rung on the ladder of NAIA football. Now, wow, how about this? Ambrose has called timeout. It looked like that McKendree came out in a set they didn't like, meaning Ambrose. Jackson's out there. Murphy's not out there. Let's see what they do run. Compton, Carnes, Janino, Kerr, the linemen. Boy, they've done a job. They've taken it over at the line of scrimmage. Brad Marshall, Henry Lee, Justin Townsend. They have some people out, but boy, the other guys have stepped up. Both starting corners out. 3 offensive linemen have been out. Starters we're talking about, and the people who have been asked to do it have done it big time. I can see Lee's number. I can't quite pick up. Is that Lawson? We'll try to figure out here. Ryan Presson. Hey, how about those K-Hawks? Undefeated. Beat Eastside last night. Ryan Presson, just a marvelous job out here. Out of Collinsville, 6'3", 285 sophomore. Here we go. Unbalanced line. I thought it was. Strong set to the right side. The ball snap. Quarterback rolls, looks. He's got to throw it. He fires into the end zone. Jackson goes up, and it's knocked down. The game is going to end. What a job by the quarterback, folks. And I know he's dejected. Nick Bruce had nothing left to do. He dodged a tackler, stepped up in the pocket. The 2 receivers in the end zone, Jackson was covered. I believe that was Gross in there, yes. Both were covered. He just did what he should do. He threw it up for grabs into the end zone. It was knocked away at the last instant. 5 guys around the 2 receivers. What a tremendous comeback. It's not going to be enough today, but you will see this team grow off this one, folks. Down 20-0 on the road to the 19th ranked team in the country, NAIA, and the Cats came roaring back and almost won it. Almost was in a position to win it. They'll kneel down, and that's going to be it. 27-20 the final score, St. Ambrose, but it will gain respect for the Cats. You better believe that in the polls. What a tremendous collegiate football game out here this afternoon. One of the most enjoyable when you get a loss that you could have, and I know it's never fun to lose, but boy, if you can't appreciate the effort of this young football team at McKendree and what today means, then you shouldn't be following sports. This is a team that may have arrived in defeat and found out for sure that they can play in the big time with the big boys.